All right. Well,
It's been fun. It's been a long one.
yes. Well, cheers, my friend.
So long, Jake.
All right, this is Paul from Shift. And before we get the pod started for real this week, we got to tell you about what's going on the ground. I am super duper excited to let you know that the Shift beta app has gone live. So if you're on our newsletter list, you get our email every week, or you listen to this podcast, you should have received a link with gettheshift.app/beta. This allows you to access the beta app before anyone else does. It is not getting launched to the App Store for another month. We go live for real, pilot in Washington, D.C. at the end of November. So if you access that link that I told you about, gettheshift.app/beta, you can get in there first and be one of the first Irish or Irish-ish people to check out the app. So thank you for listening. Check out the app. We are excited about the future, and we are so glad you're on board. You're not still spitting that G nonsense, are you?
No.
You just like it. Well, you've been waiting for me.
It's been I don't know,
Yeah.
month or more since I've had a pint.
Did you have it at any point?
Yeah.
That's a good run.
I've no weeks without having a pint. Depends what's going on.
I find it difficult recently because we're always doing something, and usually pints means we're meeting. Like usually we're meeting people, and
the more it
comes with the territory.
That's why the L0 tricks can be dead handy.
Yeah.
So how are you doing?
Tappers.
I think is it 2 months since we did one or more?
It's been a while since we did it.
Yeah.
It's been a while. We've been traveling and working and just working. Both of us have had 1,000 things we're juggling, so that's a good enough reason not to. We did get together in the Alshabeen, no?
Yeah, we tried to do it and then just.
Yeah, we didn't try that hard. Like the pints were good. We had a drink, we had some food, and it was just fun just catching up without it, you know?
Yeah, well, exactly. And we probably needed it.
Yeah, I think so.
We've really been just fucking head down.
I think that's the thing. It's like anytime we haven't chatted with each other in a while, you're just like, it's like you just don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
Especially you're probably just like fucking get this thing out. You can actually, so talk about the app. You can actually play with it a little bit. It's like.
Yeah, it's been what, 5-6 days since you gave me the little like create your account and kind of roam around in there.
Yeah.
So it's a different level of excitement now because it exists.
Yeah.
It's actually there.
Still rough around the edges, but
yeah,
very, very rough around the edges.
For first fucking sad though, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Like it really isn't bad. I think you've heard everything I've said.
Yep.
And you've turned like so. Yeah, I mean, I think the imagery and the aesthetics, well, we can work on and improve. But
and the language and the the stuff, the Irishness.
That's just like fine tuning stuff.
Yeah.
But the main stuff is there, so it's been really fucking exciting.
I swear to God, Patrick, it's like we always, I don't know if other developers we use the word 80-20 rule.
Okay.
Like the last 20% takes 80% of the work. And it's so fucking true. It's like the difference between putting out something like what we have right now.
Yeah.
Putting that out to the public.
Yeah.
Or having taken the time and the care just to fucking
polish it up and
And this is, I don't think people have patience anymore for shit that's not good enough. That's, we're so used to stuff that's good.
Yeah.
And I think if we have time, we'll have the beta out. Time to get some feedback from people.
Yeah. So how many people do you generally use for that kind of a app?
So the maximum is 1,000. We've never used 1,000. I think if you're like fucking Google or someone, you'd be doing as much as you can. I would say a good number is like 10 to 100.
Okay.
And it's a wide number. Like 10 is really good.
Yep.
100 is brilliant, and it's okay if it's staggered. Like,
I mean, we already have volunteers.
Yeah.
Waiting for this thing to come out.
I think that we should pick the people who are most likely to start using it first.
Yep.
And bring them in bit by bit. It might be worth.
Will that matter if they're at home or here?
No, it doesn't matter. It's a good kid. Like it doesn't. I don't think so. Even if we choose to release first in the US in a month and then release at home, they can have the app through test flight. They can still get to it.
Okay.
And I think it is. Yeah. There's no reason why we shouldn't get. Yeah. 100%.
Good. Because I think. Yeah. Obviously, there's people excited to use it at home.
I actually didn't even. I have friends here. I didn't actually think about the people at home, but like I'm sure you have. Like we have a WhatsApp channel.
Yeah.
If we change the WhatsApp, the stuff we share on the WhatsApp channel, just throw it into the Craic feed.
Two of my three best mates are single, ready to fucking use it. Like they're like, okay, can we be your first 2 accounts?
Slow down, boys.
Like they're ready to go.
A screener.
So they've been screaming for it. Like absolutely screaming for it. And I feel like I've been saying, "Oh yeah, like in a month or in a month." We haven't been this close before.
Yeah,
but 2.5 weeks or something. Is it?
Yeah, it's happened. That's really good. It's been definitely stressful on our end of things, just developing things. And it's just last week that we've had something that I feel comfortable enough to give you.
Yeah.
Well, not like you've seen bits and pieces of you haven't played with it before, but that's the first time there was actually the pieces.
Yeah.
All together. But this week is the big one. This week is one Darren really last couple of weeks has been fucking just like it just needs to
You
be.
can actually you can see the grey hairs appearing on his head.
Darren
I'm looking forward to
like,
seeing him in Chicago because he'll have earned a fucking pint for sure that weekend.
the challenge with hiring a developer or a development team generally is that most development teams or app developers, they're working on the clock. They'll work their fucking 6 hours or 8 hours a day.
Okay.
And it just takes fucking more than that. Like it takes, like a developer worth the salt can't sleep at night unless that fucking thing is working. You know? So people like Mark and Darren, like they give a shit. And this is the thing this is why 3 Advance exists and how it survived and how it's grown, how it's thrived.
Yeah.
It's because they fucking give a shit. Like even Ayush's helping us and he's on fucking late at night fucking making sure that shit's finished for the next day.
It's been amazing.
Like,
and I tell you,
it's a culture thing.
Blackwell is 15 or 16 years old now. And I've been striving to get the right team in place because I know I'm going to have to focus on this.
Yeah.
And going to make the shift. But to see the quality of the employees that I've been able to cobble together that are loyal, hardworking, worth every single fucking second.
Yeah.
Got most of them that are on the current team to Ireland earlier this year.
You said that, yeah.
Like it's just, it's worth finding the ways to be creative to make sure that they want to keep working that way.
Yeah. It's funny, like especially development. Like there's some huge salaries. You go work at Amazon, you huge fucking salary and huge bonuses, whatever else. But it's very like transactional. Like you put in fucking 60, 80 hours a week and you're fucking burnt out after a couple of years, but you've made some money and you've got some stocks and it's fucking all good.
Yeah.
I think for smaller companies like us, we try out like a few different things. Like one is like generally, and this is like across the company, Friday is day off. We do a 4-day week. So that's what we do, a 4-day week. What's the people that are really into it? And again, it's people really into it will work that fucking last day.
Yeah.
Like we'll get online, not work it, but just not go home for the weekend, leaving a stone unturned. That's that, and that's what it is.
Yeah.
And like even the incentive to fucking take that time on Friday and fucking do the shit that everybody's like, was how I started shift. Like my Friday was fucking shift day. That's where things started.
That's right. You know? You're like, I'll give you a Friday. Just early days.
But now it's like it's a hell of a lot fucking more than that.
Well, I think
jumping into everything.
I don't know. First of all, I could never work for anybody again. Like that's blatantly.
Yeah.
I think I knew I was going to be a business owner, and I achieved business owner, and that's great. But finding the people that are core, and then being a scrappy small business. I like the word scrappy to describe businesses of our size.
Yeah.
Because you've got to be creative.
Yeah.
And you have to find the ways to reward without the obvious, I can pay you fucking millions.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. That's like you have the same thing as me. Like you treat people well, and the people that stay are fucking there and appreciate it.
Yes.
The people who are not of that mentality to begin with, if they don't see or appreciate the things that are there, like the flexibility, like respect, like fucking elevating, like fucking all of these things.
One of the biggest differences, or one of the biggest revelations I had coming up through this was it's not always money that motivates.
Yeah, 100%.
If you take the time to get to know your team well, a lot of them, money is a byproduct of whatever it is they're doing. So if you figure out what it is they want, whether that's like spa days or a trip with their partner to somewhere or whatever it is, so that the company can kind of handle internally without just adding money onto it.
Yeah,
that's been key for me.
Love it. Yeah. One of the bittersweet moments that I have in my job is, and I'm very fucking proud of this. There's a lot of like young, smart people that have come to 3 Advance, been there for a year or two, but have had such exposure to back end, front end, DevOps, development, server, web, mobile, like client interactions,
Yeah.
client facing design, UX, like all of the things you learn in a small company, like all of the things you learn.
That you would never get exposure to because
100%.
you'd have your department that you're a part of.
Yes,
a larger
yes,
company.
and the red tape, fucking,
yeah,
like that's the shit that I could not. There's no way I could deal with it. Like no way.
Yeah.
We have, but then we have the bittersweet. We have people like we have a kid who like joined Apple straight afterwards, and I swear he's like, there's no doubt he's like 200 or 300 grand plus stock, and like he came here straight out of college. This guy was super fucking smart.
Yeah,
super smart, but put in the work here, did his time, got the masters of real education.
He's happy now.
Yeah, no, that's what he wanted to do, and then again, it's fucking great. It's great. It's great for him. I'm not like I wouldn't want to live in San Francisco because I don't want to be surrounded in the bullshit that brings. I couldn't do it. And even I don't know. I don't want to work for the man, but I don't want to work for a fucking large corporation. I can't fucking do it. It's not worth the money.
Yeah,
I can't. I'd rather earn it, and I'd rather, and three advances like that, like shift as well. It's like, listen, there's big possible wins, and there's also the fucking days that you're just like, just get me through the day.
We're all ahead. We're all ahead.
Yeah.
The last couple of weeks with all the networking we've been doing here, it reminded me why I loved this city in the first place when I stayed.
Yeah.
Like I really fucking miss fun coming in and using the metro again.
Yeah, 100%.
Really, I miss the metro. Metro's a great system.
Yeah.
We're just using it today, getting in here.
It's relaxing, isn't it? If you don't have to do it all the time.
It's relaxing. People watching is great.
Yeah.
It's a reliable service.
Mm-hmm.
And the city itself is just fucking great when you're in here.
Yeah.
Shortly. Be back shortly.
Love it. I don't want to talk about your son. I'm going to take the customary break to make sure everything's recording and good.
Check it out.
And look at that. Doing wonderful. This is what happens when you have no production crew.
Our system's working. Our very basic system is working.
Yes. When we are the production crew.
Even the fucking podcast is scrappy.
Yeah. Of course.
Of course.
I got a couple of things I want to ask you. First, Liam, tell me, like, your kid, your 16-year-old boy genius in the nets between the sticks.
First of all, his grades are great. I don't know where he got his fucking ability to be a student, but it wasn't from me. This kid just knows how to fucking study and do homework, and his grades are all fucking A's and B's. Now, I do think the grading system here is much simpler than what we.
Yeah,
like we never would have gotten an A, right? So you have to be just exemplary.
Speak for yourself, Cub.
You have to be exemplary to get an A, right?
Yeah,
but, no, so he's all A's and B's, yeah. But he's varsity goalkeeper. He's a junior, which means he has 2 years left of high school, like this and one more. So it's like in the 5th year. He's in 5th year, and soccer team is total shite.
Yeah,
like absolute muck, just fucking horrible. And
hope he's not watching. Don't share this with anyone.
He knows it. They're just awful. They're awful this season. Like they won 3 matches or something.
Yeah,
but the joy of being on a bad team for a goalkeeper is you're kept busy.
Yes.
So this kid is...
Are they racking up the saves in the count?
Yeah. He's saving something like 4 times more than any other goalkeeper because his shots are just piling in.
Listen, he's getting his workout. He's getting his training.
Yeah, he is. He's loving it. He's just busy all the time. So I think the best of the rest is something like 7 saves a game or something. And he's averaging something like 19 saves a game.
That's amazing.
And so he's currently ranked 49th in the nation for goalkeepers in high school.
And then he's got 2 more years to go.
I know. So he gets to do it again next year as a senior with a better team. Now, in their defense, I suppose, they lost 15 seniors at the end of last season. They made it to the quarters or the semis or something last year.
Yeah.
So it's a rebuilding year. What a great year to be a fucking junior goalkeeper and saving all the shots.
That's brilliant.
Is
that action shot you took that you need to blow that one up? You need to blow it up and bring it out.
It has to be like on his fucking 21st birthday or something. That's like a banner poster or something behind him. It was a great shot.
Yeah,
great shot.
If it's a shot, he got a shot of Liam like diving through the air, just touching over the
full
crossbar.
Stretch, about 3 foot up in the air.
In the air, like just. Love it.
Absolute fucking perfect shot. So he got the sports gene. I got it from my dad.
He got that from you.
I got it from my dad, and he got it from me, I suppose. So the athletic gene is in him. What he chooses to do with it, I don't know. He's thinking about flying as a career. So now he's wondering if he can find a flight school that also has a soccer team.
Yeah. It's interesting.
That's smart.
That's interesting. Yeah.
But
that's great. Fair play.
Yeah.
Fair play.
So he's great.
Yeah.
He actually wondered, he asked, do you have to be 18 to use this? Do you have to be 18 to use Shift?
I think you do for now, for sure.
Okay. I presumed you did.
Yeah. Well,
he was like, I want to test it if I can test it.
He can test it under close supervision. No, I think it's like, it's a good question. To be honest, I think there is a way of opening it up.
I think you have to be 18.
Yeah. You did for now, for sure. Yeah. It's just not, we don't want to go there. But I think I think in the future, like I think we think about what this is and how it's going to be. It won't matter to him because he'll be using it for all kinds of.
I'll tell you what, right? So he's 18 next Christmas Eve, not this Christmas Eve, next Christmas Eve.
Oh, it's Christmas Eve, baby.
Yeah. Jeez. So when
back in Ireland,
me and his mum split kind of every other holiday.
Yeah.
So he's with his ma. He's with me for Christmas this year.
Yeah.
And with his mum for Christmas next year.
You get the big one.
So no, he's with his mum for Christmas, for the Christmas itself, right?
Mm-hmm.
But my whole family and friends have already pinned them. It's like, you're 18, let's get you over here for New Year's next year. And we'll all have a fucking mad session. So he's already talking about it. Yeah.
Oh God.
He's living a life. Fear's over. He's living a fucking life.
Oh, that's good. Well, listen, other news. Back to the Shift. Vivian's on board.
Yeah.
It's good to get her in the mix.
I'm fucking delighted.
Absolutely.
I'm fucking delighted. She's one of the most authentic kind of patriots of Ireland, for want of a better term. She's so proud.
Yeah.
And so loud about it, but humble at the same time. And I think a quintessential little professional too.
Yeah.
100%. I mean, really, I don't know if that was just kind of a fateful intersection that we had back there in the early stages of this, but just encountering her and bonding so well.
No, it was so pure freak, just the same sort of symbiotic stuff that's happening all the time, which is amazing. Yeah, and then she's one.
That's kind of what I tell Liam. It's funny where Liam's now fucking center of this conversation, but I always tell him, if just decide, whatever it is, just fucking decide and make a move, and the path's going to open up based on the fact that you've decided. And Shift is a good example of it.
Wants to come work for Shift.
Blackbell's a good example of it. Yeah,
wants to be Shift intern right now. Like get him in the mix. That's plenty to do. 100%. Yeah, I was actually
interesting.
Yeah, there's plenty to do.
Okay.
Yeah. I was actually talking to one of my best friends as a son who's like 15 or 16. He's super into computers and stuff. And I was like, you'll have stuff to do.
He's been doing his summer job was working at Blackwell, doing marketing for houses and dropping signs off, and he's
100%. We'll get him busy in a heartbeat.
The Blackwell ladies will fucking hate him if he leaves. You're waiting for him to go back.
Right.
You're waiting for him to go back.
You can work from the office. You can work. No worries. He'll be there. He just won't be helping much.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So I'll see Vivian hopefully next week. I'm actually staying. I'm going to be staying near where she lives in where's she again? We forget what.
Long Island or something.
Long Island City. Long Island City.
Yeah.
So I'm actually going to be staying over there. It's a 30-minute train.
Lovely.
Yeah. So I'm going to be going to this Irish Tech Week next week.
Yep.
So a bunch of startups and businesses from Ireland get flown over. I don't know if they get flown over. Probably fly themselves over. They don't get flown over, but they show up and there's a bunch of different events. So I'll be there representing Digital Irish Venture Firm, which cannot invest in us because
we knew that.
Well, it's actually a conflict of interest. Conflict of interest. But a lot of support from that team, which is awesome.
Yeah.
So I'll be up there wearing the colours, flying the Shift colours. I'll need to see what other kind of fun stuff I'll get up to. But I'm going to go see Waiting for Godot.
Yes.
The Samuel Beckett play. And it's Bill and Ted. I don't know if you watched Bill and Ted grow up. I loved it.
It's actually very good.
I think it's going to be brilliant. I've heard that there's been the previous version of Waiting for Godot, which was not big stars.
Yeah.
It was meant to be amazing. It's the same production.
Yeah.
So I've been told. So it should be brilliant.
We've been so busy that travel hasn't been much on the radar, but I'm going to Chicago to meet Darren there.
Oh yeah. That's the Ireland game, right? The Ireland All Blacks.
So is it the other end of that next week? The 30th, remember that is.
Yeah.
And then the All Blacks are playing Ireland up there on the 1st of November.
It's class.
And that'll be an experience.
Brilliant. So
Yeah.
that's the, yeah.
I
Well, the
think the
beta app
last
will
time
be
they
out.
were here was the last time they beat them.
It'd be interesting if Darren can get a couple of people up in Chicago to get on it. Actually, I know.
I'll
There's
tell
one
you,
or
he's
two
after
people.
putting together there's a bunch of, like, I'm busy up there. There's events, things, there's tailgating party the day before the afternoon before the match. And
I'll just see, because that might be a good to test, like, the get-togethers concept.
Yeah.
Like, only he's like, you choose 2 or 3, 4, 5, 6, and whatever.
Yep.
You know, if there's a hangout before, because one of the great things that I love about the app is, like, and this INDC was good for this. If they go to, like, a show, a concert, or a theater or Irish production, they'll meet up beforehand.
Yeah.
And they go to the nearest Irish pub and get together. So I think that's a great opportunity to, like, spin up. Hey, there's, like, you know, obviously fucking Riverdance is always an example, but let's think of a better example.
I think Katie Bill's a good example.
Katie Bill's a good example. Yes.
So you're missing tonight's lecture to go see her.
Yes.
And then they're going to see her together tomorrow night, I think.
So, like, that's a perfect example. Just like, where we're going to go beforehand, we're going to meet up in the nearest Irish pub.
Yeah.
Who's like, I'm going to go. Just say I have a ticket by myself. I bought a ticket for myself.
Right.
Pop it on the app. I'm going for pints beforehand. Anyone want to join me? Come along. And then anyone who says they're going to that, obviously, will see the meetup before. So, I don't know. It's pretty. I like that. I like that. And then, so yeah, Katie Boyle tonight. I'm bringing her a t-shirt.
Good. She can leave them.
I might throw it at her on the stage. I wonder if she's ready for it. So I'm going to wear this.
But she'll remember you from last year.
I met her. Yeah. So So I'm going to, and let's see if she wants to go for a pint afterwards as well.
So the t-shirts, lads, they're kind of like a gimmicky kind of, let's put this on a shirt and just going to get it going. They're popular fucking shirts.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, they've taken off a little bit.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to have to be a common request, or it is a common request. So we're going to have to make sure that we have it. It's mad.
Yeah. Well, there's actually there.
I also completely fucking love the idea of, you know, the Kiss Me I'm Irish. This is where the idea for me came from when I put Shift Me I'm Irish. They have to reclaim that fucking.
By the way, I think everybody thinks they came up with that idea. Darren thinks he came up with Shift Me I'm Irish. I thought I came up with Shift Me I'm Irish. You think you came up with Shift Me I'm Irish?
That was my fucking idea.
I mean, like, it's pretty obvious. Like, I mean, I said to Darren, I was like, did you make that up? I'm pretty sure. And he's like, no, I fucking said it. And I was like,
you cheeky cunt. No, I think you fucking not. I think you fucking not.
You know, here's the thing.
In fact, you were like, I'm not sure I can wear that shirt right now.
Oh, no, I can't wear it. That's I absolutely said that.
Yeah.
But it's like, there's no genius coming up with Shift Me I'm Irish.
Listen, it was to reclaim it, because I was sick of seeing the Kiss Me I'm Irish shirts, and they're always the fucking stupidest Kelly Green shite, and I was like, there's a massive opportunity to reclaim that and make it. Okay,
I'll give you this. You thought of it first. I mean, like, as soon as I heard the word shift.
But yeah.
Come on. Shift Me I'm Irish.
It wasn't a difficult leap to make.
Wasn't it difficult? But Darren said it, and I was like,
well, it was just perfect for Paddy's Day.
Yeah. No, it's pretty sure. But it's just funny that like Darren's like in his head that he thought of it. I'm in my head that I thought of it. You're like, listen, lads, you didn't even realize shift was a fucking thing. So, like, by default, it's not even possible.
No.
It's just a funny.
It is funny that it's like getting lore now. So
yeah,
Darren will tell all his Chicago mates that it's his idea.
If you search for Shift Me I'm Irish t-shirt, it'll come up to buy the shift t-shirt.
Will it?
Yeah.
So the SEO's working.
Do you want to try it?
So the SEO's working?
Thankfully, my phone's over there. I can't test it. No.
What if I do and it doesn't work? That?
Well, then we're going to be highly embarrassed, and I have something to do when I get home at midnight.
You'll fucking do
after a few pints. Okay, we're going to check this out. So yeah, we have. This is like I don't want to use this word soft launch again, but we have like a t-shirt store, a merch store up on tpublic.com that sells t-shirts for the Al Shabeen, the Four Courts,
correct,
the Gary Owen in Gettysburg, and even Tara Mora, which is the newest Irish concept, Irish bar in New York City. So again, not many. We haven't
Irish t-shirt.
We haven't been promoting
on TeePublic.
Yes, that's us. See,
fair folks.
Thank God. Yeah,
it's working.
So that's the thing. If there's any other fucking geniuses running around there who think they're smart,
That's deadly.
it's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's good. So actually, there's another one. This is a different one. So we have the Shipley and Irish, and then we have let's see. There you go. We're at the forecourt today. So that's a celebration.
Yeah.
T-shirt.
They look great.
They look good. So it's funny. It's I'm going to give this to Paddy or Dave or whoever wants it today.
Tonight. Yeah. One of them have it.
See if he's Dave might be around. Be good to see him.
So how's your zero topper?
Delicious, fucking delicious.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm
kind of a fan of them.
So yeah, when you put it down, I started drinking. I didn't realize. I forgot that I had said it.
Mm-hmm.
So
you don't.
That's a good. You don't get the little buzzes that you get.
And the barmen in the decent pubs know what it is. I tested it in Charlestown.
Oh,
Charlestown's Irish pub.
Right.
Here's what we have to do.
Yeah.
So on the little fucking test flight, whatever you call it.
Yes.
My nearest Irish pub is the El Jabin.
Oh, what do you mean? Hold on. Yeah. Oh, right. That's the data stuff. So we got to turn on the switch for lots of shit. It's not like the data's not there yet. It's just
it's kind of how I feel. Like I will drive to the El Jabin before I actually drive to the local one. But is that how are we going to decide what the proper Irish pubs are? Do you know what I mean?
Do we just have to visit every fucking...
there's
only 7,000 or 8,000, Patrick.
It doesn't sound like a terrible idea. There's only 4,000 in America.
Yeah, that's doable.
I think we should focus on the pint in every county thing first before we wonder about the 4,000 pubs here.
100%.
But I wonder a couple of things. I wonder if what a pub has to do on the Google side to be classed as an Irish pub.
Yeah.
So that if you're searching Irish pub, like
nothing, you just say you are.
So is it a shamrock? Like a fucking neon shamrock, and the fucking kind of pub you walk in and you have
the score. Let's do the scorecard. Let's fucking let's I think we have to. Let's not do a review. Let's just do a scorecard. Do they have X, Y, Z? Like this place might lose points because loses pints, I'm sure, as well every night. But so certain bartenders are on. What was I going to say? The session. There's no session in here. I don't think there's any session. I don't think so. I don't think so. There's one in Celtic House around the corner, but I don't think they have one here.
They have placed themselves well as the sporting event.
100%. Yeah,
more than the music.
And I think yes, it's all the football, sports, everything else. And that's the thing as well. It's like it does have there's I think is it the Steelers or something. I don't know. Might be obvious Steelers. It's I don't even know. I don't think it's the Eagles, but there's a fan club.
One of the NFL team.
Yeah, they have a fan club that comes, which is I don't know. It's and then you have other fan clubs that all right with the European stuff. Wait,
you're anti an Irish pub having an NFL team?
Yes, 100%. Because the atmosphere is not. It's not the same. It's not this. You won't get that type of vibe in an Irish pub at home. It's different vibe.
No.
Different.
There is
different type of cheering, different type of appreciation of the game.
Well, at home, I'd say there's a few more pubs now showing the NFL on Sundays.
Yeah.
Than there was 20 years ago when I left.
Yeah.
But there was one solid pub that you could go into on a Sunday knowing that a match would be on. Yeah. If you wanted the NFL.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, listen, we keep it simple. The reality is no fucking TVs is a brilliant fucking indication of a real pub.
I know.
Or even if it's a shitty small TV, that's okay by me too.
Yeah.
But again, this is my favorite Irish pub. It has the TVs everywhere, it's sports bar as well.
Yep.
But it's still a fucking great pub. But,
Is this is
Oh, actually, do you want another pint?
Yeah.
Hold on a second. I need to.
Oh, what time do you got it?
Actually, yeah, give me a pint of Harp. Thank you so much. And listen, I can have one before I have 12.
Pacing yourself a little.
I'm trying to go, because I'm trying to lose some weight again. Trying to get myself fit again.
Dude, if you turn sideways, you'd fucking disappear.
Lean and mean.
I have to have £100 on you.
What's that?
I have to have £100 on you.
You're strong as well. I'm not strong. I need to lose a bit of weight, and then I've started doing weights, and I've got a little routine in the morning. I just want to stick to it.
Oh, good.
And then on the flip side of things, stop eating as much.
Right, well, should we finish this one off?
Yes. Cheers, my friend.
Good catch up.
I have another one coming, so we're not done yet. Is there anything we have to cover before we wrap this thing up? There's so we'll have a lot to talk about soon. The app is going live on, so it's the beta happening this month, October 30th, the night before Ihasawan, and then November. So looking at probably 4 weeks after release. So whatever that Thursday is, 4 weeks after the beta. Maybe a week before.
And the plan is to focus.
Maybe a week before. Maybe earlier. It's coming. It's just, again, this week felt a lot better than even last week. It felt, for me, it felt a lot better.
If it's polished and ready, then
yes, 100%. Yeah. As soon as we're good. We'll need to start telling people as well on the email at the very top of the page, a countdown.
Yeah.
Beta release countdown. Because you want to get people realizing that it's happening.
Well, when I count down on you're giving yourself a day, it has to go.
Yeah, 100%. And that's good. That's good. JB, yeah.
Are you thinking about Christmas plans yet?
For the app?
No, for yourself.
I'll be here. I'm not going. I thought about going over after, thought about leaving on Christmas Day and fucking away off for New Year, I suppose. Yeah.
So I'm definitely going home for Christmas. My one outstanding question is whether I stay the entire month of January or come back.
Yeah.
And I suppose
I'll be definitely there for Tradfest and kind of do that.
Yeah, and that's
so hopefully we'll have some kind of presence there. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll be added either way.
Yeah.
The people from the Milwaukee Irish Fest will be there too. At least chat about.
Lovely. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Eva. That's a podcast first now.
That's what, the second pint?
A pint of harp.
Oh. This is a podcast first.
This is the second.
I'd be fucking
shocked.
shocked.
We had one second pint.
We did a few second early on. We were having a second pint.
Just the one.
Was it just the one?
Yeah, Timothy Al-Shabin walked over and just handed us one, and we just kept it down.
Yeah. Well, I'd be shocked if I had ordered a pint of harp at home, because people don't drink it; they call it piss. But it feels like home. You know what?
Popular here now.
Do you know what a pint of harp reminds me of? It reminds me of 16 years of age playing in the Milk Cup, or playing at the Milk Cup age. It wasn't for the Milk Cup. It was for I was going to say Arlington Celtic. It wasn't for Enniskillen Town. We played in the hoops, the Celtic hoops, which is like fucking dangerous. Some places we went, I swear to God.
Yeah.
Won't get into that.
Different world.
Yeah.
Different world. You know what I did? Last week, I told my office manager is 64, mid 60s, something like that. From Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Italian, tough as shit, right? Fucking wonderful lady. Wonderful lady.
Yeah.
Considers me a son, would kill someone for me at this point. Right? Absolutely fantastic lady.
She might need to.
Right? And she went to Catholic school.
Yeah.
Nuns and stuff. And I mentioned Derry Girls to her. I was like, look, it's just a fabulous show. She was asking just at the end of the fucking show or whatever, her husband told her that. I was like, have a look at Derry Girls. See if you like it. And I forgot she had gone to the Catholic school.
Yeah.
So this mid-60s Philadelphia Italian is now the biggest fan of Derry Girls because she relates to every single bit of the schooling.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
The schooling was the same.
It wasn't that, wasn't that dissimilar?
No, exactly. It's fascinating, right?
Yeah.
But we had similar schooling.
Yeah.
And she related to that show in a completely different way. Had to use subtitles for the first couple of episodes, but then she was like, okay, I got it. And she turned the subtitles off.
It's brilliant. It's very big over here. It's really popular, like way more popular than I would have expected. I thought it was a bit too colloquial for Americans, but no, they get it. Like, the real question is, can they convert from Derry Girls to Father Ted? Because that's one extra step into the bog.
It is. Into the bog.
It's an extra step towards Craigie Island. House of Guinness. I haven't finished yet.
Have you not? Right.
No, I'm just finished episode 6. I got 2 more to go.
Midway through the first episode, I was genuinely fucking scared.
What you didn't like? Yeah, it was
because there was an actual leprechaun on the screen.
Yeah.
The first Fenian that was shown was a literal red curly haired dude in a green suit and a green hat. And he looked like a leprechaun. And even Liam watched the first episode of me. He goes, "That's a leprechaun." Like, so I was genuinely scared initially, but
it's weird that they started like it was too jovial, fucking gangs in New York, fucking even just the way they're fighting. And unless
that's what
did they do that?
It's kind of like gangs in New York, smashed in with Peaky Blinders.
But the question I have is like, is that a real thing? Maybe it is real.
What?
Just to fucking remember that fucking looking like that. Is that how people fucking boxed back then? And I'm like,
it is more like that.
Probably would have been. Maybe it was like
it is. What's your man's name?
Culture thing.
What was your man's name? The contender, the Cork lads.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know.
The lad who came over to America and boxed his head off.
Yeah.
Christy Moore. No, I'm not sure if Christy Moore wrote it or not. Christy Moore sings the contender.
Yes.
Fucking phenomenal tune.
Yes.
Phenomenal tune with that man. No, not Christy. Was it Christy? Christy something. No, I don't.
Yeah.
But if you look at his old videos, it was more like put your dukes up, stuff. Yeah.
I definitely got in. I got into it. It was funny. I'll tell you. So one thing that just reminded me of another memory of in Fermanagh in Enniskillen is where Oscar Wilde is from, and Oscar Wilde went to Petora Royal School. All right, so Petora Royal School is a Protestant school that's been there for a long time. Like
didn't know he was from Fermanagh.
Yeah, maybe he's not from Fermanagh. He went to school at Petora.
Okay, yeah.
So he went to boarding school. Petora would have been like one of the fancy royal schools at the time.
Yeah,
So he went there, and it reminded me of this when I was watching House of Guinness and seeing the gay brother and him just going behind the bag, and it's like the very bad for the Guinness name and had to be sort of in the shadows, all this shit. Reminded me of being in Petora, looking around Petora one day, and I didn't even go there. We were there for a cross-community visit, I swear to God.
Yeah.
And had seen Oscar's Wilde. Yeah.
Like the fucking Dairy Girls scene where they do you remember that scene? Where they put they had the two blackboards, and they're like, right, let's talk about what happened. Let's talk about our similarities. That's not a difference.
But that's the shit that we used to fucking do as part of the whole fucking peace process. Like, that's it. Like, so we would go.
You do have life experience that I don't have.
Yeah.
In that regard,
it was literally called peace studies in 6th year. Before the year before A levels, it was called peace studies, and we would do crossover back. And as I say, so we're up in Petora, and there's a big painting, like a painting of Oscar Wilde.
Yeah.
And whoever was giving the tour was saying that painting was pulled down for 100 years.
No shit.
100 years. Because of the fucking...
I think that was one of the needless things.
Black mark that it brought to Petora Royal School.
So I do think that was one of the needless things they brought into House of Guinness.
Is that true though? Is it?
I feel like we would have heard about it at some point.
I mean, listen, until I'm finished and decide, listen, what's exactly true. Right now, it's all kind of true.
It's all kind of true?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
but it might be. I don't know. Like, it's like...
So you do want to finish it, that was the main thing.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, definitely. As I say, it started a little bit. But I didn't mind the first episode. Not that I didn't mind it, but I had heard from lots of people, the first episode is awful and the second episode is, it gets going. And I didn't, because I knew that.
I thought it was the third episode where it actually got good.
Yeah. It gets to, because it gets more fucking intense and drama. The characters are actually real characters, not fucking caricatures, right?
Yeah.
Like the first episode was fucking caricatures, And there's still a bit of that.
It was. That was terrifying. I was like, Jesus, is this... anyway, back to Sonia.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
But they corrected it as they went along.
Yeah.
But it's nice to... I haven't heard the word Fenian being used in any other context than an insult. Usually at me when I was in Belfast playing sport. So it was nice to actually see a Fenian like being described as what they are, as opposed to an automatic insult. So
it's like, don't worry, I'll call you a Fenian cunt from now on. Because like we was in Northern Ireland, you call each other Fenians. Oh, look at this fucking Fenian. Because it's like
it was
it's
like a endearment almost.
Yeah, because it's like first it began as like it was a proud thing.
Yeah.
And then it's like obviously was fucking hated by the Brits.
Yeah.
And then it was a slur in Northern Ireland. and then it's fucking then it's taken back and it's fucking owned again by,
Love it.
you know, it's good. It's a bit like, no joke, it's a bit like the N word, you know, that you're allowed to use it if you're allowed to use it, and you're not allowed to fucking use it. Like I remember, I think the height of like the most angriest I've ever been and was playing a fucking football match and someone called me a Fenian cunt and I was like fucking people hold me back because it was just,
up the north.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was like in a fucking area with all the fucking Union Jacks up. So like, yeah, it was like
that was one of the most intimidating things you ever did.
Yeah,
that was so. It was Craic Fergus was one of our biggest rivals for years.
Yeah,
and first of all, going through the border was intimidating by itself.
Yeah,
but then the fucking curb stones, Union Jacks, and the fucking flags.
Fuck yeah.
And you park kind of at the end of a housing estate with the pitch at the end. And that was there was a few scraps.
Yeah, it's fucking
there was a few scraps.
Yeah.
But so that was anyway, that's my experience with the term Fenian.
Yeah.
Has only been directed as an insult.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. There's not, and that's one good thing about this. I'll tell you right now. It's like we should own the word Fenian, and we should everyone should fucking know. And everyone should know what the fuck it means. You know what I mean? Like really, no. And this is a good way of like fucking culture. You know, what is it like? Life imitating art, imitating life.
Okay.
Because like the TV show is imitating life, and now we're fucking learning, or the masses anyway, are learning to fucking retake the word Fenian and really understand. Not just it was in a history book or it was like some cunt called you it.
It's also a little bit uncomfortable seeing the Guinness family were wealthy, British inclined.
Yeah.
Compared to the Fenians.
100%.
It's uncomfortable looking that in the eye a little bit. And they did a good job of it. Yeah. I'm not even sure they may not even realize.
I think it's
that's an uncomfortable thing for someone that is our kind of major product to the world now.
100%. Yeah.
The history
but that's what's interesting. This is the thing I didn't know, because I had always heard the urban legends like that Guinness wouldn't hire Catholics. And that was like before, because this is set in a transition, two generations, I think, after the original was Arthur, I presume.
Yeah.
I had heard before that they wouldn't hire Catholics. That was how they started. Was they only hired Protestants. Now, by the time the show is on, there's plenty of Catholics work there.
Yeah.
So that's one step, and then obviously you see the development of the family in the series is like they're starting to embrace it because it's to their fucking benefit.
Yeah.
You know, which is fucking fascinating, eye-opening, everything else.
I'm surprised to see them pull some famine reference as well.
Again, something I want to see more of, I understand.
Yeah.
You know?
Like for something that isn't true, it's fiction, they pulled some important kind of historical moments in. Well, that's like, again, based on a true story. The events are not all true, but the general fucking story is apparently based on fucking true. Well, again, I might need to look that up. You know, I don't believe all the interactions are wrong, but I presume that the overall fucking story is the same, and then they change little fucking bits to make it fucking work. You know, like overall, what do you think? You know, like the whole premise of it right? The whole premise of paying the Fenians to fucking distribute in America, I presume that's true. Seems like a sneaky little maneuver, and it worked.
Yeah. I'm into it now, I have to say. But it is great that they're doing fucking shows like this. You know, that we can actually fucking learn more about history and understand what it felt like.
Yeah, well, I think they have with the way that the entertainment is now, with the streaming, I think people are as likely to watch a 6-episode miniseries as they are to watch a movie, or maybe even more likely to watch a 6-episode miniseries.
I would say more,
that kind of has a little bit more time to dig deeper.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's happening.
100%. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll wrap it up, but I would love to see more of it. I'd love to see more stuff. Like, I'd love to see some
How many episodes have you watched?
6, so I've got 2 more. But I mean, I would love to see more of that kind of like, I like Peaky Blinders is fantastic, but it means a lot more if you're English, right? But I would love to see some more stuff about the famine. There's some, I've seen some, there's a film last couple of years ago that I saw about the famine. I can't even remember the name of it, but it was really good. It was like, it just gives you some insight of something that you fucking want to know about.
Yeah.
Like,
speaking of other, There's more Irish stuff on TV and being made in the last 10 years than ever, as far as I'm concerned. There's a movie, Siege of Jadotville, about the UN peacekeepers that were sent to the Congo. Just another movie I stumbled on Netflix one of the days. Fantastic.
There's a few recommendations once you watch House of Guinness. Like, it's like, fuck, we should have known about this.
Since you watched this, you might like this.
Yeah.
But that was a gritty movie about, I think it was our first peacekeeping force that went to the Congo. And ultimately had to surrender. But it was a good kind of historical recollection of, and that's random stuff that.
So my second cousin, his name is Jerry Finnegan. We have to write about him in the Irish Influence. He wrote a book called The Irish Influence, and it's and he hit me up. He's like, I see that you're using the name of my book for that. I was like,
did you know?
I did, but that was Jack who had called it The Irish Influence, or used it. It said the Irish Influence. So I was like, it's perfect. And I didn't put the two and two together because I didn't be like, oh, I wonder what's a good name for that. Oh, Irish Influence.
Yeah.
But no, that was not me who said that. And I was like, and it just fitted. I didn't even think about it till afterwards when I actually picked up the book. And I didn't even put two and two together then. And I was like, shit, I want to post about this book that my second cousin wrote. And so it's about some of the leaders of the ILO, the International Labour Union, and the what's the organization in the 20s and 30s. Like the predecessor for the UN, the United Nations was called something different. I'm blanking on it. League of Nations. League of Nations. So the League of Nations and the ILO were both founded and pushed by Irishmen. So it talks about how the Irish had such a big influence over how the world was like coming together at certain points. And then I haven't got through the book yet.
I tell you, I feel
fantastic.
I'm always just reminded of the movie My Big Fat Greek Wedding, where the dude just ties everything to, you tell me whatever it is. And I feel a bit like that, where we're like, you can basically trace everything back to fucking Ireland at some point. Which I'm not sure we should do, but
well, it's just funny, like just like
actually in that movie that I just mentioned about the fucking peacekeepers, the Secretary General of the UN. No, he wasn't Secretary General, but he was high up. Was Conor Cruz O'Brien? Yeah, he was like a politician when we were growing up.
Sounds familiar. Like I just rhyming off the tongue.
He was high up in the UN when we sent our first
we had a big part to play, and that's what this whole book is about, which is fascinating.
So when did he write it?
It's a couple of years ago.
Really?
Years ago. Yeah, he worked in Geneva. He was in Africa for like 20 or 30 years.
Yeah.
Like he's done his time in the the development and nonprofit world. Yeah.
Okay.
But there's that. And then I have my brother-in-law wrote a book about, I can't remember it, like a landlord in Roscommon. He's from Roscommon. There was like one landlord who like ruled the roost, and it's a big deep dive into this guy and what was it like for people who lived there and what his motivations were, where his connections were, where his allegiance. It's fascinating.
Even how far back is this?
It's 150 years probably.
Okay.
Yeah, because like maybe 200.
Yeah.
It's similar to the House of Guinness, where there's like, and again, like our history is like, we talk about Catholics and Protestants. A lot of the fucking leaders in Irish history were fucking Protestants that were working the same way as America's made it. The Brits that were saying fuck off England. That's our history too. Now there's a lot of fucking horrific stuff, but it's want to embrace it, want to understand it at the very least before making, deciding what you feel about each part of it. It's fascinating. It's brilliant to know you don't know a lot about it, or you don't know enough about it. You can learn about it.
Yeah.
It's fucking fantastic.
I definitely feel prouder to be Irish over here, but I didn't learn the way I still needed me to learn, but I was always a decent student.
Yeah.
Didn't fail anything. Always had like moderate to good grades. But I don't know, history has always been one of my strongest suits.
Yeah.
It's
fucking interesting.
It is.
It's but you could present history in a fucking classroom and show fucking incredibly produced films, and your whole really win people over.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be a fucking boring topic to anyone, especially nowadays, right?
I used to have this. So my vice principal was a man called Jody Burns from County Clare, and this man would come in with he kind of had Einstein hair.
Yeah.
And he'd come in always in a suit and tie, but his shirt would always be untucked. One side would be untucked, disheveled.
Yeah, yeah.
Quite often smelling of alcohol.
Oh God, yeah.
And he would walk into higher level history class. A couple of times, my history teacher was sick, going through something, and just missing a lot of time.
Yeah.
He'd walk into our history class and go, right, just tell me where you are. Like, we are studying World War II and Winston Churchill, blah, blah. And he'd go, oh, yeah, Grant. And he'd just take it up and orate for an hour or 40 minutes, whatever the class length was. Having found the basic, where are you right now in history? And just orate. And I got a B plus in history or something.
Yeah.
And most of my memories of learning in that class is
just from
his recollection of it. Incredible.
That's part.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I definitely feel when it comes to history. Like, there wasn't an option at home, north or south of the border. You fucking learn shit.
Yeah.
You learn what happened in the 20th century, which is like, it seems like a lot of people here didn't.
Yeah.
Like,
well, I wondered about that because, I think because our heritage expands,
yes,
obviously west to here and then down to Australia. And I feel like part of our curriculum was more global.
100%. Absolutely.
Because we touched the corners a little bit more. Like, there's a lot of people, I have met people that, I live in West Virginia.
Yeah.
I meet people that think that I say I live in Western Virginia. They couldn't name the 50 states. But I feel like, at least in my class, in my geography class, I was definitely, we spent a little time knowing the states.
It's a culture thing that comes before even school. Like, there's still, like, even football, like soccer. Like, we know all the countries because we fucking, there's the matches, the rugby.
That's yeah, the World Cups are always.
Here you have, like, fucking cities that might fucking move.
Remember Top Trumps?
Yes. They
were one of the best educators. My best educators.
Mm-hmm.
There was all kinds of, it was like there's fun stuff like the supercars or planes or whatever it was, and you'd learn everything about them.
That's right, yeah.
But then there was countries and flags.
Yeah.
And like, it was a great way to learn.
That's the thing, like, I'll fucking look out for my kids to know that they're actually learning this shit, because they probably aren't without an effort. It's not, I think it's more culture. I think it's, my theory on it is, like, it's more, we're a small country. We have plenty of fucking influence. We have plenty of, like, threads everywhere.
Yeah.
But we're fucking humble enough to know there's a fucking world out there and we're part of it.
Yeah.
I think in England is like America, maybe light, where it's like, they're the center of the universe.
Yeah.
And, like, what's most important is, like, we're most important in this story. Well, I don't think, like, it's most important. I think it's most important that you learn our story.
Yeah.
But we're not the most important in the fucking story. We're not, like, we don't have to own the narrative.
Yeah.
And
I think, I don't know if you talked about this in the podcast before, or if we just talked about it together, but I feel like I said that maybe it was with Vivian, I said this.
Yeah.
Vivian is the first generation to have grown up post Trouble.
100%. Yeah. No idea.
And the equivalent is to Vivian is people that have grown up here post 9/11.
Yeah.
But the difference between, I always had to explain, or, oh, you're from Ireland, so are you Protestant or Catholic? Have you ever experienced a bomb or some version of, have you had exposure to terrorism, or what the hell is like?
100%. That was the story. That was all the
story. They don't have to explain it. There's confident. There's a swagger on. There's a swagger to the generations coming
What is
behind
the
us.
first thing? What is the first thing? Is it Irish pub? Is it like Fontaine's DC? Is it like
Wait, what?
Fontaine's DC? They're fucking huge.
Yeah, but what do you mean? What?
I mean, like, what's the things that people recognize about Ireland? How do we connect? Like, House of Guinness is going to be a thing now because it's in Netflix and it's, I presume, pretty big.
Yeah.
You know, like, I'm trying to think, like, what are the first touch points of Americans and Ireland that maybe don't have family or don't go back? Like, what is the first thing that stands out in their memory of, like, what's Ireland mean? What does Ireland mean? Is it like
of the ones that don't have family?
Yeah. Or does it recently?
That's a minority.
Well, someone like third, fourth generation Irish Americans.
So even today, that one of the first reactions is, "Oh yeah, my great granddad's from Ireland," or whatever.
Yeah.
Or
what is their first thought about Ireland? Because you were saying, like, the first thought when you got here was like bombs and troubles from the older generation.
Yes.
What is it? What is it now? What is it now? Like, because there's a lot of stuff, and before maybe like you'd have U2. I
was going to say
maybe the Cranberries before.
Yeah.
Because those kind of things are big.
Yeah, so equivalent to that today would be Hosier.
Yeah.
Massive cultural icon.
Yeah. Sports.
To the sporting public, the rugby team is massive.
Not in America, they'll fuck up. Nobody knows. Nobody follows rugby. Not even like.
Yeah.
Not as, like, I don't know. I'm trying to work it out. Like, it's interesting.
So if we landed I landed in Reagan National. So if we landed in Reagan National today, and moved forward with the equivalent of our experiences, what would we being asked about?
You know what Anisha's first thing was?
What?
She went to Coppers. She visited Ireland and went to Coppers.
Fuck off.
I swear to God. She shifted fucking Rory, Ginger Rory from up the country. She shifted Ginger Rory from up the country who was like 22 or 23 or something in Coppers. Isn't that fucking brilliant?
That is absolutely fantastic.
Like, that's all she needed to say.
That is fantastic.
That's all. That's like, isn't that fucking hilarious? Like,
brilliant.
Like, when are we getting married? An Indian American.
Have you went to Coppers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I went to once as like a stag do, where we didn't stay long. But it's reminding me of like other places.
Going to call Jackie out a little bit. So we were home. Was it last Christmas? Last Christmas or earlier this year, Jackie and I were back in Dublin at the same time. It was around Christmas because we tried to go.
I remember I was on the thread. I was watching
another late bar.
Yeah,
and they were closed.
Yeah,
Christmas week or whatever. So, like, you just come out to Coppers. It's open. It'll be busy. It'll be fun. Shit, I'm not fucking going there. And so we had an opportunity to meet in person for the first time in about fucking 6 months.
In Ireland.
First time ever in Ireland.
Yeah.
And she said no because she wouldn't go to Coppers.
I mean, Patrick, that's a legitimate reason.
That's a no.
Coppers, like,
it was a great night. It's almost a great night in Coppers.
Oh my God.
It's almost a great night.
Never. I was there for half an hour and we had to get the fuck out of there because it was like farmers and fucking 16-year-olds. I was like, nope.
It's the nurses
and
the cops.
Okay.
The guards are always there. And then often it's a place where if it's a Monday or a Thursday.
So did you ever go there whenever you were back? Was it there when did it exist when you were in Dublin?
Oh yeah.
All right. How old are you, Cobb?
How old am I?
You're 45.
46 now. Thank you.
The reason why you go is because you missed the last 25 years of learning. It's probably time we stopped going to Coppers. But because you're over here, and I have the same thing because I still remember the Belfast of like where I was when I left. It's never changed.
If I'm staying in Dublin, I stay at the hotel where my first local nightclub was, and our local that we used to go to, but that's you go back to what you know. Yeah, not afraid to admit it.
Well, thankfully, Vivian will nehave last this long in the podcast.
No,
so we'll never need to. She'll never speak of this. If she gets this far, she'll have a heart to heart with you.
Have you finished your heart?
And finish me harp.
All right.